This is our semester project part 2. So this is our situation. The scenario we decided on was a student who is disrespectful and says something rude to a student with special needs. The student doesn't recognize that what he is doing is bad and doesn't have a lot of experience with other special needs students. It has disrupted the lesson plan and has led to confusion in the classroom. The student with special needs felt sad because some of the students found the situation funny and giggled. The best course of action to address the problem we decided was this. I would first call for the attention of the students and explain to them that it is not nice to say or make fun of people. I would ask the special needs students' aide to take them out of the classroom and help calm them down. Once the student had left, I would then address the rest of the class. I would ask the class to make a list of the things that made them special. After they had made their list, I would explain what a special needs student is. I would explain that any child who may need additional help due to a medical, emotional, or learning problem are considered special needs students. They are special needs because they need medicine, therapy, or extra help at school. These are things that a normal student does not usually need on a daily basis. After I explain what a special needs student is, I would call their attention back to the list they had made. I would ask them how they would feel if someone made fun of them for something on their list. I would let them voice how they would have felt. I would then emphasize that special needs students feel the same way. I would explain that the student's feelings was hurt and they took it really personally. I would then direct their attention to the list again. I would explain to them that we all have things that make us special or unique. I would emphasize that each human being is different and it is okay to have differences. Life would be boring if we were all the same. When the special needs students comes back, I'm going to introduce the next activity. I'm going to explain that each student will get a sheet of paper. On it, I want them to write their name, and that is it. I will explain that we are going to walk around and write down something positive or something we like about each person in the class on their piece of paper. Once everyone is back in their seats, I want them to read what people wrote about them. I'm going to explain to them that there is always something nice to say, and people often see more in you than you do in yourselves. They will keep this paper in front of their binder for the rest of the school year. Then I'm going to challenge them to say at least one nice thing to everyone in the classroom a day. Then I will continue on with my lesson. And this is the script about what it would look like. The teacher would say, "Class, it is not nice to make fun of each other. Diana, will you take Chloe outside and help her calm down?" Diana, "Sure thing." She takes Chloe out. Teacher, "Okay, now can everyone get a paper and pencil out? I'd like to do a small activity with you guys." Chris, "What are we going to write on this piece of paper?" Teacher, "I would like you to make a list of things that make you special." Evan, "This is going to be fun." Teacher, "I want to explain something to all of you. Chloe is considered a special needs student. A special needs student is someone who needs additional help due to a medical, emotional, or learning problem." Teacher, "Chloe needs to take medicine as well as get extra help at school. She has to do things that the rest of you do not to deal with on a daily basis. I want you to look at the list that you created. How would you feel if someone made fun of you for something that you made you special?" I would be upset because my friends are making fun of something that I like to do. Corey, I would be embarrassed. What I thought was unique about me is different to everyone else. Johnny, I would be confused. I would not understand why they would be laughing at me if I was their friend. Teacher, Chloe felt the same way when you all started laughing at her. Her feelings are hurt and she took it personally because she thought you were her friends. I want you to look at your list again. Each of you all have different things that make you special or unique. Each human being is different, and it is okay to be different. Life would be boring if we were all the same. And this is how some of the students would feel. Diana brings Chloe back to the room. Teacher, "Okay, class, we are going to do a group activity. I'm going to pass around a sheet of paper to each of you. On that piece of paper, I want you to write your name." Christy, "What is going to go under our name?" Teacher, "I want you all to stand up. We are going to walk around the classroom and write down something we like about each person in the class on their sheet of paper. Ready, set, go." Class walks around. Teacher, "Is everyone finished? Perfect. Please go find your seats. I want you to read what your classmates had to say about you." Chloe, "Someone wrote, 'You're really sweet and kind.' Elizabeth, "Someone said that I'm really easy to talk to." Corey, "Someone said they think that I'm really good at soccer." Teacher, "I want you all to realize that there is always something nice to say. People often see more in you than they do than you do in yourselves. I want you to keep this piece of paper in front of your binder for the rest of the year. That way, when you are feeling down or someone makes fun of you, you are able to look at this piece of paper and remember what your classmates say in you or like about you. My challenge to all of you is to say at least one nice thing to everyone in the classroom a day. Can you do that? Corey. Yes. Elizabeth. I can do it. Johnny. Bring on the challenge. Teacher. All right then. Let's get back to talking about fractions. Who can tell me what the top number is and what it means? Why is this so important? There are lots of trials that each of us have to bear in life, but being made fun of for what makes you unique shouldn't be one of them. Though children with special needs may not know what making fun of someone is, they know what hurt feelings feels like. For the most part, the teasing comes from a lack of knowledge of the subject at hand. It is important to inform your student, as laid out in the slides before, so that they are armed with the knowledge to make their choices. And just like every child in your class, a child with special needs has a profound impact wherever they are placed, and that should be celebrated.